West report. Coming up, I'll have the news that's got you ready to give it up. Your blood, that is.
I'm James Contreras. Coming up on West Sports, I'll have the update on the West Fall Sports, including highlights of one team's senior parent recognition.
And I'm Justin Humanick. Later, I'll tell you a story about the Fun and Activities Day at West. But first, the PSAT. On Wednesday, October 18th, the PSAT was given to all sophomores and juniors. Early in October, a letter was sent out home to the families of all the 10th and 11th graders explaining what the exam is for. According to Mr. Reardon, the head of the guidance of East and West schools, and who typed the letter, the district is paying for the test to familiarize all 10th and 11th graders of standardized testing and the new requirements for the SATs. We talked to West Guidance Counselor Mrs. Pryor, who said if juniors score high enough, they could earn even a scholarship. But don't worry, sophomores and juniors who did poorly. If you do not do your best, the test does not get sent to any colleges, and you will be available to see any of your scores later in the school year.
The recent school shootings all across the country has sparked controversy here at Cherry Hill West. School security is now an even bigger issue than before. It has been brought to the attention of the school board by a Philadelphia Inquirer reporter who entered the building without any confrontation from school staff or students. 3 of our reporters rushed to the scene to get opinions from staff and students.
My feelings about the new rule for not being allowed to go outside in between classes, I think it makes sense that parents want to know that their children are safe in school, but at the same time maybe they'll have to make accommodations, give students more time to get between classes. So I understand both sides. I understand how some students believe that they need more time, but at the same time I think that the issue of safety is really important. I think the school did the right thing.
The new walk outside policy, I think it's ridiculous. I mean, I walk outside anyway, and they can give me a white card for all I care. Doesn't matter.
Well, as of yet, there has been no official decision on the policy of West, whether they're going to permit students to go outside or not. I would wait to see what is going to happen first before I would comment about the particular situation. As of yet, we're going to monitor the areas, but you're still permitted to go to classes outside through the courtyard, and you are permitted outside during lunch.
Definitely think we should be allowed to walk outside still because it's too hard to get to the class with everybody in the halls. It's too crowded. If you guys are going to keep us inside, definitely give us more time. Give us an extra 2 minutes or so because I can't get to class on time as it is now.
Thank you for asking me about the security and with the doors being locked and being able to pass outside. One of the things that we have to make sure that we do as a school and as an educational community here at High School West is provide as safe an environment as possible for all of the students and for all of the adults who are here on a daily basis. One of the things that we have to do is maintain security with locking all of the exterior doors. As we've started to discuss this during the last couple of weeks, one of the great things has been a number of students, parents, staff members want to be involved in the discussion. How can we maintain the security in the building, still provide students with the time to be able to pass between classes, and still keep an environment that is productive and conducive to learning?
Thank you, Allie, Kevin, and Brittany. We'll be sure to keep you updated on the status of the possible new rule that students are not allowed to exit the building between classes during the school day.
Last Sunday, on October 8th, the Italian Club took part in the Christopher Columbus Parade in Philadelphia. The Italian Club did a traditional dance called the Tarantella during this parade, which was held on South Broad Street in front of hundreds. Miss Burrow, an Italian teacher here at West and one of the directors of the Italian Club, made sure that the dance was perfect and the Christopher Columbus Day was properly celebrated by her Italian Club students. Miss Burrow stated, "I thought it was fun, and I am so proud of my Italian Club. Their performance of the Tarantella dance was great, and how they put it all on in such heat was amazing. Be sure to listen for the announcements for the Italian Club meetings so you can be part of this fantastic club."
Last Wednesday, October 11th, the first Habitat for Humanity Forum was held. The discussion of the topics held was based on how much the students wanted to contribute and how involved they wanted to be. The Habitat for Humanity is a great opportunity to help people find livable homes and a great opportunity for community service hours.
This week on West Sports, we will feature the varsity cheerleading squad and boys and girls varsity soccer teams. The varsity cheerleading squad has been practicing Monday through Wednesday from 2:45 to 4 o'clock p.m. And at TNT on Thursday at 3:30, all the varsity cheerleaders are preparing for their first 2006 competition. The Island Championships at the Wildwood Convention Center, Sunday, November 5th. Good luck to all varsity cheerleaders. The boys soccer team has been performing very well in their past few games. They beat Pennsauken on Tuesday, October 10th by a score of 2-1. They also tied with Seneca with a score of 0-0. Senior Parent Day on Saturday, October 14th, 17 senior players of the 2006 varsity soccer team's parents attended the home game against Millville. The parents of the senior players were introduced and received a flower. Senior Parent Day has been a tradition for many years at West. West won the game by a score of 3-0. The boys soccer team also got a new addition to the soccer complex, a new scoreboard. It is a beautiful state-of-the-art scoreboard, 14 feet long, stated Dr. Kozlov, the West Athletic Director. The scoreboard has been donated through Cherry Hill Soccer Club and the Cherry Hill Boys Soccer Boosters. Thanks, Mr. Viola and the Boosters Club for organizing and donating money to add this wonderful addition to our soccer complex. The girls' soccer team is also performing amazing. They shut out Pennsauken on Monday the 9th by a score of 2-0. They also beat Winslow on Friday the 13th. Come out and take a look at the new scoreboard and watch your Westline's soccer teams. Also, West football team beat Pennsauken by a score of 20-8 at home. Friday night on October 13th, 3 different players scored touchdowns in the first half. Also, the defense came up with 3 interceptions to stop Pennsauken. Next, they will play at Willingboro on Saturday, October 28th.
For the past several weeks, we've been introducing you to new teachers here at West. For this week's segment, we interviewed an English teacher, Miss Megan Carlson. Our own Mike Lianza sat down with Miss Carlson to see how she likes West so far.
So Miss Carlson, how do you like Cherry Hill West so far?
I'm finding it really nice. I'm finding the students to be very friendly, enthusiastic. Staff's been really supportive. School's been tricky to get around a little bit, especially lately, but I'm really enjoying it so far.
So what got you into teaching?
I did my undergraduate in English, and I wasn't exactly sure what I wanted to do after that. And the more time I spent with students doing tutoring, I tutored for the SAT, I found that was something I was really interested in.
So what was your previous job before you decided to go to West?
I taught last year in Philadelphia at a magnet school for international affairs, so I've only been teaching for 2 years, and this is my second year.
And why did you choose West?
I came here in June to do a guest lesson in a classroom, and I really felt that the students were enthusiastic. The teachers I met were really interested in me and my teaching style, and were very supportive of what it was I was planning on doing, so I felt like it would be a good place to continue my career.
Okay, I'd like to thank you, Miss Carlson, and back to the guys in the studio.
Thanks, Mike, and thank you, Ms. Carlson, for sitting down with us.
Ms. LeBron, one of the new teachers at West, teaching 9th grade civilization, is here to talk to us. Since she is new to the school, we are eager to learn more about her in this exclusive interview. Let's watch.
Miss LeBron, how do you like Cherry Hill West High School so far?
I like it a lot. I like the students a lot, and I think that so far I've had well-behaved students. I don't think I've had anybody who's misbehaved.
Alright, what was your previous job and why did you decide to go to Cherry Hill West High School?
I actually just graduated from graduate school at the College of New Jersey. And before this, I was subbing as a substitute teacher. That's what subbing means. At couple different schools in the area, and I was finishing up school, so this would be my first full year full-time teacher. And you asked why I picked Cherry Hill, correct?
Yes.
I picked Cherry Hill because I heard that the students were exceptionally bright. So far, that's proven true. And I liked the area, and I wanted to move into the area.
What interests you in the teaching profession?
What has always interested me in the teaching profession is working with students and giving back to the community in a way, and having a job that would actually have a purpose, and not a job that was just an everyday mundane, like doing the same thing, same pattern, not really accomplishing much. In the teaching profession, every day is different, and you're actually seeing the community around you and what effect you're having on them through the students you work with. Is that good?
Thank you. Now back to the studio.
Thank you, Ms. LeBron, for that exclusive interview. This concludes this week's new teachers, and tune in next week so we can learn more about 2 more teachers. Last Tuesday, October 10th, was a day scheduled for fun and activities here at West. The day began with a senior class gathering in the Jones Gym during homeroom for the memorable moment senior class picture. The entire graduating class of 2007 posed a picture that will be seen and remembered for years to come. The students were able to purchase these pictures last week. It will be framed and hanging next to the class pictures of the proud previous senior classes here at Cherry Hill West. Also on Tuesday, during second period, sophomore students attended an assembly on date rape, featuring speaker Katie Costner. When Katie was 18 years old, she was sexually assaulted by a fellow college student at her university. Katie was the first survivor of date rape to ever stand up and take her part across the country. In 1991, she was on the cover of Time magazine, and in 1993, an HBO film was made of her story titled No Visible Bruises. She has inspired over 1 million students throughout the country, and she has been to West before, as well as East and other Cherry Hill schools. Sponsored by the PTA, West hopes that Ms. Costner will continue to speak here and other schools around this state. As for the freshmen on Tuesday, they had the opportunity to join any club they could here. Most of the clubs were on display up in the cafe. Students had a chance to meet the representatives of each of these clubs and find out what they all wanted to know about them. Listen to the morning announcements and find out when your club is meeting.
Have you ever wondered how helping a little could help so many others? Mr. Schmidt, SGO Club Advisor and Spanish teacher here at West, told us that every person who donates blood helps save 7 other people's lives. SGO will be holding their annual blood drive on Monday, October 23rd in the wrestling gym after 3 p.m. Each member of the community is allowed to donate if you're 17 years or older. Donations will go to CHAP, the Children's Hospital of Philadelphia. Unfortunately, at any time, there's only a 24-hour supply of blood. So if there was a major accident, not enough blood would go around. So all the help you can give is needed. Mr. Schmidt also told us that if you're scared, all you have to do is think of the person that this blood may be going to. Registration forms will be available in the SGO office in the cafe every morning. Mr. Schmidt also told us that this blood may be going to a baby that needs it. So if you're scared, just picture the people that this blood may be helping. It's going to help save a life, so come out and donate. Remember, that's Monday, October 23rd, starting at 3 p.m. in the wrestling gym.
That's all from here for Cherry Hill West. See you next week. Bye.